the best way to sneak upon him, I wonder then, when he comes back around. Probably when he comes back around. Probably as simple as that. Hopefully those guys keep their angle obscure. Come on, son. What you got? What you got? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Except, you know, that like a duck-off rifle you're carrying, I suppose. Could have done that quieter. Could have been quieter about that. I don't think they noticed all that much, though. That's weird. Take out those guys with a Molotov, maybe. They seem to be standing awfully close to each other. Maybe. Oh, are they going to stay close to each other or not? Don't know. Doesn't look like it. Did I get them both? I think it did. Awesome. It did and all. You got them both. Sweet. Nope. Nope. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, son. Come on. Nope. There we go. One bullet left. Oh, swish. I did pretty well there, I think. Swap you out for something with a bit more ammo. Well, I think this is it. I believe this is it, children. Kidders. Nope. Maybe not. Oops. Really? I don't think that's going to hold the door that well, considering. Or is this it? Because there's not much cover me to use if there is, if it isn't. I think this might be it. Yep, 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 yep. Grand finale.
Sweet Jesus. Doctor?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
What are you doing here? Get the fuck out of my way.
Let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
I will shoot you. Let's see if we can get him in the kneecap. That killed him, apparently. I don't want to hurt the rest of you.
Carrie, shut the hell up.
Come on, Pedro. I got you. I got you.
Oh god, she is out of it.
Oh, shit.
Run, 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 run. Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, there we go.
Shit.
Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running.
I got you. I got you.
Are they not shooting at me because they don't want to shoot at her? Is this the idea?
Which way?
Well, no, don't want to go towards you. Oh! Damn it. Fuck. Nope, nope. Ow, that would have hurt, to say the least. Okay, let's try that again.
Come on.
Just keep a bit more wary of who I'm
Which way?
running at? No point keeping my torch off at this point. I know they know where I am. Lift! Elevator. Whatever! I'll respect the fact that this is an American game and call it an elevator. But it's a lift. Psh. Who invented it, actually? Who was the first one to name it? Because I suppose I'd have to respect them, really. It's like that whole GIF argument. At least the guy in that argument said he didn't really fucking care. But he did say he had it in mind one way to begin with. Can't remember which way it was now, though. Alright. So we saved Ellie. And cutscene. What did, oh!
You can't save her.
Oh no. Yes, I can.
Even
Well, I
if you
just
get her
have.
out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers?
Not long. Well,
That is
no,
if you
no.
haven't
I nearly said not long at all. That's not what I meant. She won't.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want.
How do you know?
You
I know.
it.
Oh. Hmm.
You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
That's kind of the problem. She'll never grow up to feel anything. Well, what did we do? Is that? I hear some. We took her. How did we manage that?
Take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What about Marlene?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are
Oh.
immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done 'em a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure.
Well,
They're taking us home. Sorry.
you lying bastard. Oh. Joel. Now you see, this is why I always thought.
Wait,
Wait, we'll wait until a little bit longer.
let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, you see, this is where... As far as I'm aware, they are planning a sequel. Not just the DLC that's already coming out. And... it would so fit at this point if Joel was the bad guy. And it was like, Ellie was... I don't know, getting revenge is probably the wrong way to put it, but I mean like... Or maybe he's just the... So, like, I reckon you're going to play as Ellie in the next one.
Alright.
And Joel's character will either be the bad guy, in one way or another, or... Prick yourself there, Joe. Or... like a side character that we kind of don't really like that much anymore. Or maybe he'd be dead, and we find out about what he did, and then we hate him. So many possibilities, but he's going to be... oh, well, obviously he's going to come... there's something wrong with him.
I think the two of you would have been good friends.
How old would she be by now? How old was she when she died? About 13, 14? About the same age as Ellie. It's about 14, and it's been 20 years since then. So she'd be 34 now. Wow, you don't realise how old Joel actually is at this point. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, it's Tommy's Town. Is that what it's called? Probably not. What was it called? Jackson City. Jackson City, that's what it was. We've just seen a road sign for Jackson City, and I wasn't paying attention to it at all. Oh no. That's no good. Hello? Can I get a hand? There we go.
I got you.
Look up scene.
All right, come on.
You must control Ellie in this sequel. Like what they did with The Walking Dead.
Hey, wait.
You know, from Lee to Clementine. You've got to go from Joel to Ellie in this, surely. She's gotten taller. She has, hasn't she? Makes sense, actually. It's been a whole year,
In
right?
Boston,
Maybe more.
back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too.
She was probably not immune.
We didn't know what to do. So... she says... let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together.
I like that, actually.
I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
Pretty sure people died between...
You don't understand.
Struggled.
Oh, for turning, maybe. Well, no, yeah, there would have been others that died between those two people. You may not have known them, but...
No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Took you long enough
I
to
know
do
that's
it,
not
didn't
what
it,
you
Joel?
wanna hear right now,
Swear
but
to
it's-
me.
She did, she's gotten taller. A lot taller.
Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
See, that's the fact that he can look her in the eyes like that. That's almost worse than the fact that he killed Marlene. Such a bad guy.
Okay?
Such a bad guy. If he's not a bad guy in the next game, I don't know what's going on. And there you go. That is The Last of Us. I very nearly said The Walking Dead then. No. That was The Last of Us. A fantastic game, if you ask me. I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan anyway. From way back in the day with Crash Bandicoot and everything as well. But just in the years since then, they've gone from having Crash Bandicoot, which, yes, was great as it was, but even at the time it was out, it wasn't graphically astounding in the same respect as a lot of Naughty Dog games are now. They've gone from that kind of cartoony character to characters that actually look real. Like, Quantic Dream, I consider to be the forerunners in realistic people graphics, but Naughty Dog are not far behind. Actually, recently, especially with this as an example, very much on par. Comparing this to something like Beyond Two Souls or Heavy Rain, there's not much in it. Not much in it at all. And add to that the fact that Naughty Dog's stories are just brilliant. So are Quantic Dreams, for that matter. Actually, I'm not really, not really making much sense here. I'm trying. I'm trying to find a point where one goes above the other, but I don't really think there is one. I think because I'm a massive Quantic Dream fanboy, massive Naughty Dog fanboy. But I think in recent offerings, I think Naughty Dog have Quantic Dream beat just for the minute at least. Because they also have a quicker turnaround as well. I think. Like it's been a shorter time since Uncharted 3 for this to come out, as compared to when Quantic Dream having Beyond Two Souls out after Heavy Rain, I think. But whatever the case is, Naughty Dog, freaking amazing. This is a brilliant story, brilliant characters, very good gameplay, very good gameplay. They balanced it perfectly for what made what fit the theme, things you could do and couldn't do, all that kind of thing. Switching it up a bit, so you got to control Ellie now for a bit there as well, was genius touch. And I like that they refer themselves to the kennel, or a part of them to the kennel. Naughty Dog, get it? So yeah, I don't know. It's just like, fantastic game. Okay, so going back to what I was talking about earlier, may as well. Doggies. Company mascots, morale boosters, and Food Patrol, Pogo, and Trumpet. Going back to what I said at the beginning of the week, yes, I will be getting my hands on hopefully, on the Last of Us DLC, which I'm pretty sure concerns Ellie and her friend Riley. Ashley Johnson as Ellie and Troy Baker as Joel. So I'm just looking at this. Hannah Hayes as Sarah. No, apart from Nolan North as David, I don't recognise any of the names. Oh, they jump out of me anyway. Musashi. Yes, the DLC, which I'm pretty sure concerns Ellie and her friend Riley and what happens to them. So we'll know what the story is, but it's not going to take away from the gameplay because we only know the main details. We don't know what leads up to anything. Special thanks to all of Naughty Dog's friends and family. Can I be a friend? Can I be your friend? Can I be a friend? So I'd love to write for a company like this. I'm a writer. I love writing. And I do like my blog thing and all that kind of thing, but I want to write for something bigger. You know what I mean? I want something I've written to become something like this, or I want to be recruited to write for something like this. Either way around, I don't mind. Tommy Lee Jones? No. So yeah, that sounds fantastic. Thanks for joining me, kiddies. For all this one hell of a ride. Which at some points was actually one hell of a ride. There was horses, there was cars, getting hit by a bus. Rafts. Yeah, can't forget the rafts. And at one point did we slide down a mountain or something? No, we didn't. No, I'm thinking of something else. I have to say, Ellie is one of the most endearing characters I've played in video games recently. The kind of character that actually sticks with you. Joel as well to an extent, but less so in the same sort of lovable ways as Ellie. Like Joel, you remember him because, well, up until the end there at least, he was a hero. A true hero. Kind of. Well, sort of like, started out as an anti-hero, became hero. Like, he didn't really want to be doing what he's doing, but he knew he had to, kind of thing. Yeah. Good. Trying to think if there's anything I've left out now. Oh yes, now we've finished this game. I hope you had a very, very Merry Christmas or other significant holiday. I'll be taking a week off before I add I'm trying to keep the game roster at 3 games at a time. That's the plan anyway. But I'm going to take a week off, as is customary for pretty much everything I do, before starting the next game that will replace The Last of Us. And that will most likely be, unless I manage to get my hands on The Last of Us DLC beforehand, I'll probably move straight on to Outlast. If I manage to get my hands on The Last of Us DLC before I start playing Outlast, then I'll play that first. But I was originally planning just to play them both, because the DLC only really takes usually a quick playthrough, so I'll probably just do that in 1 week's worth of videos. But we'll see how that works out, because it could end up being a longer DLC for all I know. I don't know. Either way, if I do end up playing The Last of Us DLC first, it'll probably be a very quick turnaround, and then I'll move on to Outlast. Or if I don't get my hands on The Last of Us DLC first, Outlast will begin at some point in early January. It will be early January. It'll be like just a few days after New Year's. But in the meantime, Borderlands 2 will still be going. Skyrim will still be going. I'm having a lot of fun with that game. You can't not have fun with Skyrim. And all my writing is still going on as well. Of course, don't forget, over on jessicaconceptions.blogspot.co.uk. Go check that out. That would be a big help. I have kept promising that the Hunters is going to come back, and the plan was that it was going to be coming back a lot sooner than now. It was supposed to be back by now. But I'm still tweaking with certain ideas. Which is Mandragon, what a name. Carlos Mandragon down at the bottom there a minute ago. But it's kind of tricky sometimes with when you have one thing in your head and you want to start writing, and then you start writing it, and then you suddenly realise, no, I want to do it differently, and then everything needs to go out the window or get rebuilt, or back on the drawing board, all that kind of thing. It's kind of tricky with writing, especially when you're in a serial like that, because you can plan so far ahead, but it's often difficult to plan all the way ahead, because you know at some point invariably you're going to end up changing your mind about something, and you've already written this much and you've already got this much planned, and then suddenly everything changes. Kind of like what happened with Heroes Season 2 way back when the writer's strike happened. There was a completely different ending to that season, and it was supposed to be a lot longer, but they had to change it because of things that happened. Like, I'm not saying anything that severe happens to me, but you know what I mean. So go over and check out the blog. Hunters will be back eventually. There is a plan. It's just I need to finalise it. But Blaze is still going good. Blaze is still going strong. And that was The Last of Us. Sorry, I just spotted that on the screen. You've been awesome, kiddos. And I think I have been too. No, sorry, I'm not even that full of myself, so I can't pull that off without feeling ashamed. I've been Jester. It's in the name, really. This has been The Last of Us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. There will be the DLC, or I just generally mean any of the stuff I do. Also still working on some other plans for the channel as well, but they're still up in the air as well. And yeah, thanks for joining me for this. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, blog, blah blah blah, all stuff I've already mentioned. And I will see you through the week.